Welcome to what was supposed to be this week's Test It Tuesday video, but we're on to Wednesday now, so Test It Wednesday. Today we're going to be playing around with the brand new Smashbox Masterclass palette, the Create and Transform version. I'm so excited that I decided to pick this up because usually I would have just kind of overlooked this item, but I think it's super unique because it comes with 4 palettes in this little box, and you get a whole contouring cheek palette, a whole lip palette, and an eyeshadow palette, and a transformer palette, which is what really makes this whole little set unique. Transformers essentially can take any of the colors and kind of put a whole new spin on them. So as you guys will see today in the video, they allow all the colors in the palette to have like 5 other versions of themselves, which is amazing. I'm loving the look I created today, so if you guys want to see how I got it, then just stay tuned. I also had the opportunity to use this on another person as well, a girl that I know who has a very different skin complexion, so if you guys want to see how this palette applied to her face as well, then stay tuned until the end of the video. But first, before we get into the application of the products, I'm going to go through and show you guys swatches of every single little palette that we have here within the whole Masterclass palette, because I didn't get to use all of them on my face today, obviously, because that would have looked like a hot mess, but I feel like I want to show you guys them just in case, even though I don't have like full-on opinions about all of them yet. To get through today in this video, so I'm just gonna crack on with it. Is that the right thing? I'm gonna get to it. Was this hair out the whole time? We're gonna move on. See you in a few. Alright, so I already did my base, so I'm quickly gonna jump into the contour and cheek section of the palette. So as you can see here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades, 3 for like contour and highlight, and then 2 blushes. Since I didn't set my under eyes yet, I'm just gonna go in with my normal brush, take this banana shade and set it down. So to contour, I'm gonna go in with the deepest shade here and just kind of carve out my face a little bit, as I would normally do with like my stick contouring product. So I really like the way that powder went on. I've heard really good things about Smashbox contouring powders before, so I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and the bronzier shade, the one right here, and just kind of use that to bronze up my face everywhere where the natural sun would hit. For blush today, we're gonna do a little bit of an ombre effect. I'm gonna apply Guava more towards my temples and then go in with Rosy more on my apples and my cheeks to make them nice and rosy. I really like these blushes. They're super pigmented. They go on like a dream. The color blends really nicely with the contour. So as always, before highlighter, I'm going to go in with a setting spray quickly. So then getting on into the highlighter, which is personally one of my favorite parts in my whole makeup routine, we're going to go into the trio here that has all the mixers. So technically we don't really get a standard highlight shade. So we have this pinky toned one and then this peach toned one, which are both very different for me because I tend to stick more towards like the pearly champagne shaded highlights. But so I'm gonna take a mix of these 2 highlighting shades and just apply that to the top of my cheekbones first. Then I'm just gonna take Fuse Blown and drag that onto my Cupid's bow. Highlights are really super pretty. They're kind of like shades that you wouldn't really expect to show too well in the face or to really give you that dramatic effect. Like the whole goal of this palette is that everything's supposed to play well with each other, so you can really tell that those highlight shades play well with the blushes, the highlighters, the blushes, the bronzers, everything like that. So it just kind of ties in to create this very seamless look, which I'm really a big fan of, because if I'd seen this highlighter and just like alone, not in the palette, I would have been like, that's a pass for me. Like that, there's no way that orange shade is gonna look cute. So of course for eyes, I'm gonna be using the eyeshadow palette of the whole set. I wanna call this a big palette, but then I also wanna call all these palettes, so, you know. So I'm gonna be taking Vanilla and using this shade all over my base. It's just a really nice matte creamish color. It goes on super pigmented. I'm gonna be taking Nude, which is like a classic brownish, brown, taupish brown. I'm that through my crease as our transition shade. As you guys can see, there is a little bit of kickback, but it's nothing too much that I'm really disturbed by it because the colors do blend out really nicely on the eyes. I really like the way even just those two colors look on the eyes. I feel like that's a really nice, everyday, effortless type of look. Okay, so for today, I do want to play around and have some fun with these colors. I think what I'm gonna do is take the purplish, warm, rosy tone shade called Overbaked and just pack that all over my lid. So far, really, really digging this color. I feel like it's a super unique shade. All right, so if you were to stop here with the eye look, I feel like that would be a super pretty look, but just for the purpose of today's video, I do want to try mixing in some of the Transformers. Whenever I say Transformers, I always think of like the movie Transformers. What I want to do is take the purpley shade here called Say What and just kind of apply that in the center of my lid and see how that kind of transforms the color. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm gonna try and zoom you guys in so you can, but in the palette, Say What is like a very light lilac-y purple shade, but when I applied it on my eyelid, it turns like a bright, almost metallic purple, which is really, really cool. Something I wasn't expected, but I'm very, very into it. So then for the inner corner, I'm gonna take Vanilla, the matte shade, and I'm gonna go over that with Strange Magic. Interested to see what this color does, because on my finger, it's just like a very soft pastel-y pink, but let's see what kind of magic it can do. This is such an out-of-the-box eyeshadow look for me, guys, but I am really, really, really into it. So I think I'm gonna leave the eyes there. I do have mascara on from this morning because your girl forgot to pick up makeup wipes, so I had to take my makeup off from earlier, but couldn't get rid of this mascara. So we're gonna deal with this crusty mascara that I already have on my eyes and call it a day. Now we're moving on to lips because I feel like the eyes, the cheeks, everything is kind of working well together. I don't want to mess it up. So we're gonna move on, keep on moving. We get 6 shades in the lip palette, 2 Transformers, actually 3 Transformers. We have a black, a light lilac-y shimmery purple, and a shimmery orange. And then we have 3 base colors. We have Audition, Red Rage, and Witchy. So, me being me, I'm gonna stick with the nude color, Audition, which is just like a really nice pink tone nude. These are kind of hard to get off, so I'm gonna use my finger. So to spice things up, I'm gonna go in with Double Take, this lilac-y shimmery color, and see what this can transform the look into. I'm not super impressed by the lip section of the palette. I feel like the eyes were more of like the wow effect and the cheeks were kind of the impressive part of the whole palette for me, but the lips are kind of just like nothing really like random and exciting is happening, let's just say, for the lip thing. Together, I feel like this look kind of ties in well. It's got the purple going in the eyes and the lips, and then the cheek is just kind of like a basic neutral cheek. So overall, I think this product is a really, really cool, unique type of thing that you just definitely don't see every day on the market. I think it's really great if you're starting to do makeup on other people too, because you're gonna have so much variety of different colors and stuff like that to play around with. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned to see the look that I did on Ariana in just a second. And that's it for today, guys. Let me know which products you want to see me review in the near future, because I'll be more than happy to spend my money and go get those things and share them with you guys. Give a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe, comment, and peace. That's it. Love y'all.
Hold me in the dark, turn the lights down, and give me your electric touch. Oh, I don't wanna think about distance. I just wanna